Audio Jungle.
Welcome Pisces rising and those with their moons in Pisces to your intuitive energy forecast for Leo season happening July 22nd to August 22nd. All right, Pisces, we have a lot of energy in your sixth house this Leo season. Sixth house can do with your health, but often it has to also do with your work, your coworkers. Okay, so if you have a job and things with the coworkers, it might be that you're changing jobs or thinking of it. Now, if you own a business, Pisces, this definitely means your workers, the people that work for you, your employees. So changes happening there in some way as well. And also there's a focus with the sixth house on your health, right? Basically, it's the systems that run our lives and you're trying to improve that and make it better. In some way, Pisces, the sixth house, it's the day-to-day, it's the work, it's your routines, it's your health and making all the systems flow and be all good, you know, so that there's that. Now, let's look a little deeper in your charts, and then don't forget, we will be pulling cards for you as well, right, Pisces? And I know you love oracle cards. So let's talk about the full moon, all right? July 21st, full moon in Capricorn. Now, full moons already mean an ending, but this is especially strong full moon for endings. Why? Because it's at the 29th degree, and the 29th is an ending degree before it goes to zero again, okay? So this is interesting, as well as we had a full moon in Capricorn last month in June. So this is the second full moon in Capricorn in a row, and that can happen, you know, so it's very special. There's endings. Capricorn rules governments. Capricorn rules law and politicians and business and all that kind of stuff and work. So definitely, Pisces, this could be a lot about your work. It looks like there's endings with certain networks and organizations and affiliations you've been having, Pisces. So the full moon is happening in your 11th house of the people. Now, it could mean endings in different kinds of people, like maybe you're ending certain friendships because they no longer vibe with you and you're ready to up level in your friends, because they say, who do you hang out with the most? The three people you hang out with the most, you're like them, right? So maybe it's like time to upgrade your friendship zone, maybe. You know, there could be endings there. Another thing too is could be ending the old hopes and dreams that you had, because the 11th house can be hopes and dreams and wishes and that for the future. So it could be that you are ending old hopes and dreams and it's time to revamp that. What are your new goals? What are your new hopes and dreams, right? And so it might be nice to do a new vision board, for example, Pisces. And of course, because people are at work and there's work energy, it could be an ending with where you work or the people you work with in some way. So that's interesting. Let's move on. So we've got Mercury, the planet of thinking and talking. You know, it's all up here. Mercury is together with Venus, the planet of love, heart chakra, you know, love and our money. Venus also rules luxury and beauty, things like that. So these two planets are together in bed in the 7th house. So there's an energy here, thoughts about new contracts, new commitments. This could be like you're thinking, Pisces, of a new job, a new career, a new path, a new business. That's one way we could look at this. The 7th house is also, because Venus is in there, the planet of love. This could mean you're getting married or you'll be proposed to. Or, you know, there's that, let's take our relationship to the next level. The 7th house can be about those contracts, commitments, those one-on-ones. Now, if you own your business, for example, it could be a good idea to do more one-on-one work with your clients, okay? One-on-one, that's the 7th house. Very close business partnerships, one-on-one, and that's interesting. Now, let's look at your 4th house of home and family. We have two planets in there. Mars, the go-go planet, you know, Apollo, he's got his sword, he's virile and he's action-oriented. He's in bed with Jupiter, which expands and brings more of Jupiter, the holly jolly big planet, you know. They're together here in your 4th house of home and family. This can mean, Pisces, you're wanting to expand the home, do some energy within the home, make it bigger. It could be like, I don't want to do the rat race anymore. I want to work from home. How can I stay at home and work more? That could be a thing, right? Home and family. There could be severing in for some of you Pisces, especially Pisces rising, because Mars can sever with its sword, you know. In a way, it could be like you're severing some home ties. Maybe you need to move. Maybe it's a real estate thing. Maybe you're ending it because you're selling it. You're finally selling the home. So there's lots of stuff that can be there. There's a little bit of an ending vibe in some cases, but usually it just means with Mars there's a big energy there to do something in the realm of the fourth house, which is home and family. So there we go. Now let's look at your cards. Okay, these are available as a set on my website, www.themoontree.org. We've got the Lenormand cards, which have been chacrified, and we've got the Power of 8 Original Chakra Oracle. We'll use both today for you Pisces. Let's start with the Lenormand cards, okay? Oh, by the way, these are soft touch, and I know Pisces, you like luxury feeling and nice feeling. You'd love these cards. Okay, so Pisces, let's see. What I like to do with the cards is always knock 3 times to get off any energy, because I just did Aquarius reading before you Pisces. So knock off the energy and then start shuffling and think about it. Okay, so Pisces, Leo season, July 22nd to August 22nd. What do we need to know? Okay, there might be a crossing, a pain in the butt, having to do with your health, having to do with your work, or your career, and how do we cross that? Let me get a little more information about the pain in the butt burden that you're going through. Okay, it's the pain with the public, you know. The full moon that we're having on July 21st in your 11th house of the public, it could be, you know, something about the people you work with or the people you interact with, your groups. Something is wrong there, and you're trying to fix that, right? Public. So the garden, this is the garden card. It's the public, because they used to gather in the gardens in the olden days for tea to talk about things and gossip and whatever, right? Before we had like social media and all that stuff. So that's why the garden is the public card. But there's a pain there. I don't know if it's like the people you work with, or maybe you have some stress about public, too much people energy around, and you need a timeout from that people. Maybe you don't want to people anymore right now, right? You just want to focus on your health, your stress, you're getting enough sleep. And remember, I said there was lots of energy in the home and family. Maybe it's just like you want to be at home more. So I would try to find where could we get that balance. Maybe if you have holiday saved up, take them, get the rest you need, Pisces, something like that, you know. So let's pull a card from the Power of 8 Pink Original just to see what else, some helpful information, how to deal with this pain in the butt public energy that you're having, okay? How could we deal? It says, my body is an oracle. Okay, see, and we talked about the 6th house being health. My body is an oracle. What did you see first, right? It's a chakra. So did you see the yellow one? Did you see that? Like, what did you see? Because it all means something. So like if you saw the middle one, that's the root chakra. You're looking for, you know, stability. It could be with your legs and feet and so on. Everything means something. But in any case, just know, because it would take me too long to go through every chakra about what this card means. That's what the book's for. You know, buy the cards and you'll get the book. But this is number 19. 1 plus 9 equals 10, which is, you know, 1 plus 0 equals 1, a new beginning. Plus 1 is the first house in astrology, which deals with the body, your identity and your physical body. So it's really talking about your body as an oracle. If it's talking to you, something is wrong. You know what? If you have a certain specific ailment, look up, it's actually free online if you just Google it a little bit. Louise Hay's little book. So let's say, what does shoulder pain mean? Louise Hay. What does ankle pain mean? Louise Hay. What does cold sore mean? Louise Hay. Always put Louise Hay at the end, and it'll end up showing you this list. It's a book I have. I don't know if I still have it. It's a little white book, but it tells you what the emotional reasoning is causing the ailment, because your body is the afterthought. Like by the time you get the soreness, by the time you get the problem, it's already manifested because of something emotional. It all means something, you know. Like when we get breast cancer, it's a lot like nurturing everybody else, but not nurturing ourselves, or holding on to some anger from the past and so on, as an example. So your body is an oracle. That's important, Pisces, because you're an intuitive person and you feel, right? You feel. So your body's trying to tell you something here with that. It's all that sixth house energy of health and routines, making systems better and improving. So I hope that helps. And if that's not enough for you, Pisces, come see me for a reading where I look at all your different kinds of charts. I mean, I look at boxy charts, I look at your human design, I look at your astrology. I'm a chart reader. Love to look at it as blueprints to our avatar here in the simulation, I call it. And also I pull a bunch of different kinds of cards, not just the power of 8, but also tarot and all sorts of things. So come see me for a reading. I do Zoom readings and pre-recorded video readings as well. And so Pisces, come see my website too for free resources and trainings, and I love to teach. So that's where this is all going, is I'm becoming the educator medium. Okay, I love you, Pisces. Thanks for joining, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.